Hello! Welcome back to the channel. Specifically, welcome to a segment that I'm starting this time. I'm John. This is my lovely assistant, Nay. And this is now the game show, What That Tastes Like.
We took a trip to Texas. You'll see that vlog before this video, hopefully. And back to H-Mart, and we got snacks to try. And we're gonna be answering some like 1 year, it's really not 1 year questions. We're gonna be asking first year marriage questions.
Expose, details behind the scenes. Get to know the couple.
Yeah, all that. What snack do you want to start with first?
It looks like you've already been dipping into them. Look at these open.
No, I opened this one on. I opened that one on accident because I thought it was these.
A likely story. But so you had these already.
We've already ate them. That's not trying.
So
let's start here.
It's cheating.
Show them.
I did.
Trying these. So what flavor?
Well, obviously we've had the strawberry before, so I'm gonna try what, muscat?
Yeah, it looks like grape.
First of all, definitely, as soon as it touched my tongue, I was like, yeah, it's a grape, but like it's
nail
strong.
polish renew, moreover.
Yeah, it like tastes how nail polish smells.
Literally. What video was that?
Yeah, I feel like I heard that somewhere.
The try not to challenge.
That'll get you drunk. Did you date much before you met your husband, aka me, aka the greatest husband that ever lived? Okay, it doesn't matter if you date anybody before then, because I'm me. Anyways, go ahead.
Not really. I mean,
Exactly.
there was like, people say that like when you go to college, it's like, oh, high school people don't matter. So like, if we're not counting high school people, like not that many people at all. So yeah. What about you?
Did I? Nah. Really? High school people don't count? That's kind of lame.
That's what people were saying in college. It was like, high school don't count. I was like, okay, well, what about those people who were in relationships all 4 years and then they get married? Like, that counts.
My rule is if I dated you before I was like, 21? Like, you don't count. You was just my little friend, like my mom used to say.
21.
Okay, so this is grape.
This is grape, like
this
purple.
Is grape, like black people grape?
There's green grapes and purple grapes.
That one tastes like water that Jesus turned into wine because it was like kind of watered down, but I was like, I tasted it there.
Did I know he was the right one right away, or did he know? So I'll answer it. Did I know that he was the right one right away? No. Who knows? So we just gonna go to Hallmark and then I'm just gonna like, yeah, we're getting married. That was not it.
If I had pearls, I would be.
But I prayed a lot, as churchy and cliche as it sounds. I prayed specific things, and like we'd be talking and he would just randomly say them in the midst of our conversation, not knowing that I just prayed about it. Then I was just like, I remember sitting in the Walmart parking lot. I was just like, that's nice, God, but the devil can do that too. So I'm gonna need multiple.
Wow, so I was sent by the devil.
No, but I mean, hey, I had to be honest with myself. You have to be honest with yourself.
Lucifer was like, hey, yeah, text her this.
He's sly. So I was just like, nah, I'm gonna need multiple. And then he was just like, bet.
Oh my goodness.
It was like thing after thing after thing. And then my mom would say something and you would say something. I'm just like, okay, I got you. So I just went in for the kill after that. Did you know?
Went in for the kill.
I'm going in for the kill.
Yeah.
Did you know right away?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
No. But in my...
There's no in my defense.
Yeah, no, not in my defense. In my side of the situation, though, like, that, it makes more sense.
Because you're a guy?
No, just like the whole situation, like the whole setup to it, where like that, like, why would I be sure?
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
Mochi strawberry. Alright.
It would be like my first legit mochi snack besides the mochi ice cream.
Yeah, the ice cream we had was good.
Oh, bro, this is like legit mochi. So
right. Toast.
No.
Smells good.
Look at this little strawberry pastry. It's like a pastry. What? You don't like it?
Not that much. It's not the same color.
It's not gonna be actually like red strawberry or whatever.
When these expire, hold on.
Let me see it. Let me see yours.
Not a fan.
Did you play hard to get?
Not really.
Well,
I wasn't a pick me, but I mean, I know my worth, so I'm like, listen, either we're going to date or we're not. We can just be friends.
uh-huh.
Did you play hard to get?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
It didn't feel like it.
Most people that are doing successfully, you wouldn't know. So, I think I did my job.
I think this is false news. How would you say that you played hard to get?
I mean, like from the jump, I already like. I mean, this is your interpretation of how everything went back. Like, I pretty much already had it on lock from the first time that we went out, and I wasn't even like courting you at that.
That's
point.
from my perspective, or is that from your
No, that was
perspective
that
with
was-
the hug?
That was kind of like from your perspective and everything like that. No, I was just like, yo, she gives really good hugs. Like, that's just the only thing I noted about that. And I was like, all right, let's move on. And then I was like, oh, that snap. I'm going to the movies anyway. Let me invite her out to that because, you know. Like,
So
whatever.
basically, like 2 low-key dates.
No, the first one wasn't a date.
It wasn't, but it was me and you eating at a restaurant.
Yeah. I was hungry and I wanted female company. That was you.
I'm glad you have that interpretation. Where do you see us in 5 years?
See, that's why I don't.
That's
I
not
didn't
a
like
deep
this
one.
list.
What's wrong with that
It's
one?
not fun. All right, Santorini, Greece, White Sand Beach, little to no clothing.
Yeah, what time of the year is this? Our anniversary?
Doesn't matter.
Now we're gonna try these. What is this flavor?
It's hot wings. Yeah.
Hot wings.
Yeah. I'm actually really
Go ahead
excited
and open that.
about them. Like, I'm like, nah, I gotta talk about it just a
Go
little
ahead,
bit
talk
first, you know
about
what
it.
I'm saying? Because like I've been a Dorito connoisseur like since a youngin, and I recently had fallen off. I'm like, I think I'm done with Doritos. And then I went to H-Mart and I saw these, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was out the game, and then he pulled me back in. So we have hot wing, and then we also have late night rotisserie chicken. Like this, I'm saving for last, but I'm going hot wing right now. Yeah, so you can't just like pop the bag. You gotta like slowly, you know what I'm saying? Just like let that flavor just come wafting out. You know?
Also, you can order from H-Mart, so.
No, we should. You don't tell them that. That's you gotta gatekeep. We leave more for us. Yeah, just go ahead and just take a look.
It smells like
Yeah,
chicken.
Yeah, look at that. You gotta get a close up on the seasoning, you know what I'm saying? The zest, man. Look at that. That's 23 herbs and spices right there. That's Slappy Mama's, Tony Satura's, you know what I'm saying? That's all that.
These are good.
What dating advice are we giving to our daughters? I'll let you answer first.
First of all, if this is before they get out the house, the Lord gonna have to work on us, because I don't know yet. I know that I do want to let them date within boundaries, but we just gonna skip over that. You can do that, but after they're 18 and doing their own thing, the boys will always be there, so they shouldn't be your main focus. But 25 and dating, sure, okay, now we're here. They want to get in the dating scene. Don't ignore obvious red flags. Don't be like, oh, but he's saved. No, he can still act saved and be a whole devil. Don't do that. pretty much their father should teach them what a real man looks like in general. So the bar will be set so high that, you know, I'm just like, okay, if your daddy does all of that, what is this person bringing to the table? So, I mean, that would be my thing. It would just have to be a whole situation. But I don't want to think about that. You go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with your sentiments because I am a real one. So, I mean, I don't think there's going to be anybody to ever kind of even come close to that bar. But, I mean, if they get somebody on, like, I don't know, like the 60th percentile, like, close to me, like, I mean, that might be sufficient. But, very mature answer. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the thought you put into that. Mine's much more simple. No. Just not at all. Like, it's not happening. I don't care. As long as I breathe air on this earth, no male anything. Like man, beast.
Is that the same for your son?
Of imagination. Yeah.
People waste too much time on relationships when they're young. High key.
I mean, yeah, like I'm just gonna like make it make sense to them. That it's just like y'all can't do anything for each other until like you getting real money, and then you still should just kind of focus on yourself until you figure out who you are. And then at the same time, but no, like seriously though, my answer is like absolutely not. As I want to illustrate actually, so I hear our children talk about dating. This is just the sound effect that that's where I'm coming with it. Is basically what I'm saying.
Not that severe. And anytime somebody asks me, oh, like if you could go back, what would you tell your younger self? Like one of the top things is like boys will always be there. And literally the ones who like act like they're not checking for you in high school start like messaging you in college or while you know, in the corporate world, like, oh, I always liked you. I always thought you was cute, but I never had a chance to talk to you. No, all that yin yang is unnecessary. We're going to do Oreo thins. These are strawberry. Oh, these are not the thins. This is regular Oreos. Strawberry creme.
What is it? What was that called? I don't see no strawberry on these Jones, bro. These are like regular Oreos, B.
It's because of the light is pink. They ain't got that much cream, though.
Yeah,
like, what's that?
There's like nothing. It's just... I mean, it smells like strawberry in there. Did you just break yours, like, on purpose?
I opened it.
Nah, I'm about to just eat this traditional way.
Ew. That's gross.
Small anecdote. I did not have Oreos ever until I went to basic training, like, the first night. I was the biggest Oreo hater. I was just like, Oreos, like, y'all bugging for eating those. And... the first night, get off the bus, people yelling at you. You gotta go jump down, like do all this running around. They getting your biometrics, your body scans, and all that other stuff like that in.
Those are good.
And they giving you like your last like civilian meal, and it's like a little like snack bag, and like the main thing in there is like Oreos. I'm just like, bro, I ain't ate since like yesterday. Like we left from MEPS, you know what I'm saying? It's a bus ride, so. I ate the Oreos. It changed my life. I was like, bro, I've been wrong. I've been on the path
of unrighteousness.
The unrighteousness. Not eating Oreos all these years. Then I just started eating like all kinds of
I used to eat Oreo McFlurries. No, not McFlurries. The Dairy Queen thing. What are those things called?
The Blizzards?
Yeah.
Those used to give me anxiety because like I didn't know like what they were, and then you go to Dairy Queen and order one, and they like
flip it upside down.
Like, bro, like inside your car, like they wouldn't do it on their side of the thing. They'd be like, "Here you go," and then like, boop, boop.
I'm actually gonna try this too before we answer another question. This peach oolong tea. I literally only got this because he's always getting what is it? Golden oolong tea.
Golden oolong tea. Super good for like focus and like just like for me like just cleansing out my system. Feels like just like on a whole like couple.
It tastes like nothing.
Let me get hit of that.
I mean, it tastes like tea. It doesn't taste bad. I think I would like it better hot.
Yeah, no. This is this is right. Because if you would have had like my oolong tea in there, it would taste like this, but it has like just this acquired
before.
bitter quality. Oh, yeah.
Okay. What elements of your wedding didn't matter as much as you thought they would?
The food.
We literally could have ordered from somewhere else.
I literally, if I knew that we weren't gonna get to eat our own food and the food was not gonna be like what I thought it was,
same,
would have just straight up said, "Yo, somebody get the catering for like Rudy's," or like I definitely like wanted some brisket though, like Rudy's.
I didn't want anything heavy, but like really, your wedding day be going so like fast.
It didn't.
I think I would have had everything to go a little bit slower, but it was storming outside as well, so it was just like we had a great wedding day, but yeah, the food probably, and maybe already finding a backup venue before, because it was literally we had to find a new venue within 2 days of our wedding, so yeah.
What do you like most about being married?
You have a permanent best friend that I get to annoy for the rest of my life. Like, it's cool being by yourself. Like, everybody needs their alone time. Like, he'll go to his room, I'll go do whatever I'm doing. But sometimes you be like, man, I wish I could just have somebody to watch this series with me. Da 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 da.
Except when I'm a straight hater and I won't want to watch it, but then I'll come in like 5 minutes later, like, what's going on?
Right, because I be watching some shows with straight up drama, and they were like, "Oh, what happened?"
That was a perfect example. It was just like I caught her watching Pretty Little Liars, and I was just like, "Fam, what are you doing? What are you, 5?
Why did the new trailer come on?"
And then, like 2 seconds later, I come back in the room. Well, no, it wasn't like. No, let's be realistic. Maybe like a day later.
Yeah,
like,
you're just
after,
like coming in and out,
watching it in and out, just like watching and stuff like that. And then it's like I already had the plot details. I came in one time. I was like, "Yo, what's Spencer doing?" Bro? Like, what is dog? Yeah, sorry.
I'm just gonna keep going.
This is probably the thing I'm most excited to try. Get it out the camera glare. Well, you do it because you do it better than me. Yeah.
Like, get up.
Late night rotisserie.
Look at that little Instagram chicken.
Just late night rotisserie chicken Doritos. Like you imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're talking about, you know, all walks of life. You know, even for the saved crowd, you know where you once were. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got to talk about it. Like, we all been there. And then after those activities, you know what I'm saying, you're searching out like the late night spot, whatever it is, the hole in the wall, you know, in the Northeast, the Wawa. Shout out to Wawa. Oh my God, I miss Wawa so much. Anyways,
we didn't even go. We were supposed to stop
and then
there.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to get your grub on, and there's that late night rotisserie chicken just, you know what I'm saying, just spinning on a pole, just like.
At the gas station, they got rotisserie?
Yeah. That's what I expect this to taste like. You know what I'm saying?
That's high hopes.
When cinnamon hits the stage.
High hopes.
I'm gonna go ahead and get you some of that.
You'll smell good.
Like, this is like the Cool Ranch equivalent to the hot wings one. You know, you got hot wings and you got rotisserie chicken. Why are you hitting me like that? What if it would have broke? You had a whole chip, leave me with this little tiny chip because you want to be crazy over here.
Oh, this is good. I didn't drop the chip.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I think that was an accurate comparison. If hot wings is like regular, like classic spicy nacho Doritos, this is definitely the Cool Ranch.
No, those are regular nachos, not spicy nacho. Spicy nachos.
I said if hot wing or whatever like that. Did I say spicy nacho?
Yeah.
I said regular nacho. Yeah, you're right. Whatever.
I took offense to
Nacho
that.
cheese. More like it's a vibe. It's like a chill taste. Like, it's like okay, the hot wings, we taking that to the party. You know what I'm saying? Or the kickback or whatever we doing. But the late night rotisserie, that's a home thing. We don't let everybody dine in on those. That's for us. You know what I mean? I think the stars of the video are definitely gonna be
Definitely the Doritos. Candy comes second. Or emoji is last for me. Oreos after the candy. This is an honorable mention.
You know. Ooh, that hot wing got some kick to it on the end. What advice would I give to newlyweds? You already messed up. You should have ran before you said that. Honestly, man, prepare to just like change. Honestly, no, I'm like seriously though. Like it's always like a thing to they say like you don't try to change your partner, but your partner in a sense or just the process of like, you know, being with your partner day in and day out is gonna change you. Like there are things about yourself that you came in with that were not made to stay, and same for them. And yeah, y'all just gonna change and grow and develop together. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be like a positive thing like towards the end, but like going through that transition where everything's shifting around and stuff don't feel so great, yeah, like that's gear up for that. Put the elbow pads, knee pads on, you know what I'm saying? Like not not in a way that's just like it's gonna be like a whole bunch of like fighting or whatever like that, because that's not what the case was here. Like I think over the past year, like we only had maybe like 3 like actual like arguments, and really those all come down to the biggest point is communication. Is we just weren't hearing each other at certain points, and then at some point after we both like basically like got it out, just got the tension, like we just said what we just said, and now it's just out there on the table. You know, there was no more noise in our heads, so we could actually hear each other and communicate.
The thing is allowing your spouse to change their mind. Like there might be things like you said, like you're gonna change, like regardless. And people who are thinking about getting married, this is just a sidebar that I always say. Whatever the person is struggling with behind closed doors or in front of you, it's going to intensify when you get married. So either y'all both, you know, go to counseling, go to therapy, and there still will be things because life be lifing. So like you're not going to be perfect just because you go to therapy. But just go ahead and iron out some of those wrinkles that are little strong ones. Go ahead and steam them bad boys out before you walk down the aisle. Yeah, but keep an open mind. They're allowed to change. God is the only one who don't change. So come on, somebody. I hear you in the back saying amen. I'm just saying.
I don't think
somebody on the other side of the screen, they saying, come on now. Yeah, I saw somebody throw a shoe and said, that's a word.
That person right there, they just looking at the screen. Like they're just staring. They just been staring for the last.
You need to open your Bible.
They ain't crack a smile or nothing. I don't even know why they're watching this video. It's kind of weird.
You need to open your Bible.
They're not gonna leave a like or anything. Like, it's weird. They just wasted like however many minutes this was watching this.
You need to get saved.
Yeah, you should definitely like and subscribe though. Like, if you watch the video this long, like, and you don't, like, just it takes 2 seconds to just like click that little thing,
and the notification bell. We'll see you guys next video, whatever video that is, because I have no idea.